What's up, guys? My name is Mad Squashin24. Welcome back to another episode of the Band of Saga, part 16. On the last episode, Onuf betrayed us, killed Oddleaf, killed Eagle, took a lap, and we were stabbed. Yeah, what a start to do this episode, huh? It's kind of crazy, just saying, but what can you do? You go next. Well, I'll kill you because don't really have a lot of options. Kind of sucks that we're killing a lot of our old party members, but what am I to do? Get you over here. I don't even know if this fight is even worth doing. I have no surprise at this point. You know? Someone died. Renona's nice. Yes, the amount of supplies. Where is Alert? Shouts Ivor, tearing to the nearest bandit, but you're already hobbling into the deep woods where they disappeared, ignoring the rage behind you. In a haze of pain, you start to think you've lost track. Then you hear Alette screaming in the distance, followed by silence. You tear through the trees. In a small clearing, Alette lies with her back against a tree. Her hands and her clothes are covered in blood. She stares vacantly ahead, unblinking. Beside her is the body of Onef, buried in his right eye, as if fixed by hand. Direction, and then at Onef. I'll kill him, she says. Alette, are you alright? You cringe as much from the pain as the appearance of Alette after her bloody struggle with Onef. No, I'm not hurt. I had no choice. Dad, your chest, you're bleeding. Suddenly, she's at your side, putting pressure on the wound. I can fix this. Where's my needle? Olive! Anyone! Ivor, I found them. Just as your sight goes black, you see Ivan. Ivor and Alette standing over you. Is he going to make it? Your eyes open to the sound of Alette's voice. Normally a wound like that, I'd only hope I did enough. I'll survive. Dad! Alette stops herself from hugging her bandaged chest, pulling your head to her instead. The words come out easier than you expected. Oddleaf. It's a good thing Ivan was here. She's going to pull through. Though it was a nasty wound. We managed to kill most of those traitor sons of bitches, and the rest fled into the woods. Poor people couldn't save. Give me 1 second. Hopefully that sounds better. You did everything you could, Ivan. Nobody expects you to raise the dead. Ivan frowns deeply, putting a hand to his forehead. Why didn't Neff do this, Rook? He was talking to you right before it happened. He thought my leadership would get us killed. Utter bastard. All this time we had no idea. EQ killed a good half dozen of Onef's men by himself. He told me Onef was running Frostfeller the whole time. He left Frostfeller behind when he saw a better opportunity. Guess that relationship is over. EQ is always just a barking dog you put into the yard to find out who your enemies are. There's no accident Onef went after those of us from Skoga. He must have thought with us gone he'd take the banner and the rest would fall in line. Or at worst, they take all the supplies for themselves and leave the rest as dredge bait. We have to be more careful. We can't just let anyone join the caravan anymore. No, nothing changes. We're not like him. You're a better person than I, Rook. None of this changes the fact that Bellower's out there somewhere following us. That swamp around Sigurholm might buy us some time, but we've got to be moving. Your body aches all over, but Ivor's right. The road calls. The caravan is already starting to pack up. I have no supplies, though. Yeah, I can't even rest if I wanted to. Why is Oddleaf there? She's dead. How's the wound? You notice Oddleaf winces as she rises to greet you. Oh, she's alive. It's doing a lot better. When I saw it happen, I thought for sure... well, I'm glad you would have missed me, Rook? She smiles. Without Ivan, that's all you could have done. Instead, you put up with my crap a little longer. It still aches like you wouldn't believe, though. Or maybe you would. Or you took stabbing yourself. I guess things could have gone worse. How's your husband doing? Ollie smiles falls like a dead weight. I'm sorry, Rook. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. He died in Einertoft. It just didn't seem like the right time to, put that burden on you. I should have said something. It's been lonely without him. I'm glad to have a let around. And you, Rook? What do you think about the caravan? I mean, should we start kicking people out? That's a tough one. Usually I'd be the first one to give you a dirty look for suggesting it. On the other hand, I got a sword in my back. I'll leave things for a long moment before sighing. Don't send anyone away. Make sure nothing happens to Alette. I'll let you get some rest. Okay. Thanks. I'll take you up on that. You're welcome to keep me company. When I'm a little more awake, I'll talk to you later. Look who it is, still not dead. How are things, Rook? I can never guess with you, Wekill. I heard you helped drive off the traitors when no one attacked us. And it leaves me always wondering, what's your deal? I'm not so hard to understand. Why don't you try asking instead of telling? Okay. Why didn't you warn us about Onef? Didn't I? How many times did I have to call him a traitor before he got the message? What'd you want me to say? Watch out, Onef's going to murder your family. and you fill me in on the details. It was always like that. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to convince you to off me. But listen, I don't need to know. So keep it yourself. Why stick with him? I don't know, Rook. Family makes you do weird things. You know what the worst part is? We became kin when I married my sister. She died of a fever night, but she didn't. She wasn't sick. He killed her. I don't know why I did it. Maybe he just felt like it. I was so furious. I got so angry that I wanted him to beg. I could kill him without saying no, but that wasn't enough. I wanted him to feel sick about it. Puke his guts out. And somehow that turned into, over time, he never cared. And I gave up. And did what I wanted. I don't know how it happened. When I attacked you and Frostfeller, guess I'll just say it wasn't my idea. You're welcome to stay with us. I have no plans to go nowhere. So you're going to let me walk around with my own axe and everything? That doesn't mean I'm not watching you. I can say, you're a good man. I need to go. And I need to take a piss. I'm not the only busy man right here, you know. Shake your head as Ezekiel steps away from camp. Alright, we gotta leave. I don't have any supplies, so. I don't know what's gonna happen once this happens. Yeah, we're out of supplies. People are dying. That's great. That's just awesome. We're just gonna have people dying left and right now. That sucks. Another quirky old man with a leather headband says, if there's one thing I know better than women and meat as well, he smiles. Well, but I know when a group could use some help. It's not let us do not make everything better, no question now. We appreciate any help. That evening, Unar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers ending with war and death behind them, seeking hope instead. They're carried on with courage using heart and head. A French poem, but the caravan is happy for a change of pace. Unar bows and bows and turns to assist the cooks. Evening's meal is larger than ever, yet the supply wagon seemed more full than before. You look to thank Unar, but he is gone. Wow, I needed that desperately. Thank you, Unar. Morale-wise, we're not looking so good, but whatever. The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. Oh, we're seeing some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. Well, some do anyways, it seems, but... days of supplies, you know. I need to do one rest anyway, because I'm hurt. Yeah. I mean... I need to know if EK leveled up. I've been liking the EK and I've been liking this whole group minus Krumer a lot more. I probably will take Krumer out, but I'll leave back in. I don't know. I could always put Alette in. Alette needs the experience. At least I got more guys. From what I apparently read from the previous episode when we got to Sigerholm, apparently it was going to take 5 days worth of supplies or something, but I definitely didn't have enough. A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws. You hear nearby, and his idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches saying, "We run out of food. Any would help. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing but of his motivations. You consider how you want to approach this. Fight with us and earn your food. And the prize by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later than you discover they vanished along with a sizable portion of the supplies. Motherfucker. Should've just killed them on the spot. Up ahead, a scout shouts. Some giant hole, but it's empty. You approach the structure, but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath the roof, you overhear several families begin unpacking. We're going to look for any clues. Whoever left you may have good reason to tell the caravan. But after a few tiring hours of clues, you have no answers. Frustration of the waste of time is apparent on the clansmen's faces. Okay. Cheers erupt as people flood into the building, and Varl leans against the supporting pillar. It cracks, bringing down a portion of the massive roof, crushing a number of clansmen beneath it. Sadly, the rubble is too deep to recover their bodies, and you leave the building behind with regret. Great! That sucks ass. I fucking supplies up because of those damn fucking assholes. I like that there's a unique piece of music for every one of these godstones. The imposing godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of meat and wine before anyone can stop them. "'Tis the only goal that matters!" they shout. Everyone drinks and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. You look up at the godstone. Bjorulf's head is surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns, though he was always depicted as being stern. Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men in Varl. One who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that the long fields from Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything you could need for a good drink. You accept the mead being offered to you and settle in to enjoy the few times you felt good since leaving Skogar. Somehow, despite everything that's happened, you're able to let it go for a short while. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to get back to the road. The day by Bjorulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortune, you think to yourself. A single day's worth of supplies. And we're out. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over her daughter's virtues are the sort of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Alright. Animals are now split amongst the caravan, you say, and everyone will maintain closer quarters to minimize the efforts of fighters. Everyone has trouble adjusting to the edicts, but overall the issue becomes less petty.
Rainvik is more of a smattering of farmhouses than a proper town, though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Definitely don't have the biggest army here. Even if it comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably already fled to Bosgard. You try to hurry past, but are eventually spotted. Dredgers started to ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out oddly up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person clothed, seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredge heading in your direction turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. You seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. Yeah, we'll go help. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey! Shouts Avara, wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me! He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. Cool. Look at that guy. He's just like another one of the boys. He's just like Gunolf. 2 move and 1 aggro? Dude, we're not giving you that, okay? We're gonna give you something a little bit cooler than that. What about, like... the God Scale? Yeah. Isn't that his brother? They literally look the same. At least the hair does. They're pretty damn similar, tell you what. Alright, anyway. Put you here. What do I want to bring for this fight? I still want Trevigi. I still want Ivor. I actually do want to bring Gunolf. It'd be cool to have both of them. They are very similar looking. The nose is different. Facial hair is the same. Hair is the same. The beard is different. The horns are different. One has a bandage, one don't. He looks older than Gunolf. Maybe E-kill? Yeah, I think it's fine. I'm out of renown too, so that's just great. But it's cool. They look like they could be related or something. Of course, the character models are the same. It's just the colors are different. Kind of have to take that guy out. Holy shit, he has a lot of fucking health. A lot of strength if I don't deal with him. I don't know, I have a feeling he was just gonna get fucking smacked for no damn reason. Rude. Is he buffing himself? That's fine. Never really understood that move myself. Alright, who goes next? You do. I'm gonna start bringing some people down, so we'll bring them down here. goes next. That'll work since he has only 1 health. What's he gonna do? That one goes next. Big hit. Where'd that one come from? Good stuff. Ouch. He's taking a beating. I'm gonna make him retreat. Fuck, dude. What did I just say about he's taking a beating? Make him retreat. Okay. Welcome to my mead house, Sigbone House of Mead. Wasn't expecting a vial this far south, or this drunk. All can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall, looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these? Who are you people? You know, friends. They made this place, not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people. What is wrong with you? Come on, I could save everyone in here. They share some fun drink, the best drink. Wait, I was saving your asses. Remember that part? Yeah, if you knew you'd come here, you told me. What do we do with this guy? Anyone here is welcome to join us. The townspeople show you a huge stack of barrels filled with quality meat and help you haul them back to the caravan. I'll miss this place. Good memories. With some help, you gather up the casks of meat and head back to the caravan. Silverborn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Varl a large berth as you set out for Bordersgard. Bordersgard, huh? When was the last time it saved? 32. Alright. Well, I think with that is a perfect opportunity for us to end today's episode of the Banner Saga. Hope you guys all enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to like, leave a comment, tell me what you think of today's episode, of course. And if you're new to my channel or have been watching me for a little bit and done so, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquasher924, and don't forget to ring the bell when the latest videos. And on the next episode, we're traveling to Scoresboard, whatever it's called, right? Whatever he said it was called. I mean, we're going west, so... yeah. Borsgard, that's where we're going. Yeah. I wonder whatever happened to Hakon's group, by the way. I haven't seen Hakon's group in forever. So... we took such a weird turn. We went that way and then down here, and then, you know. It's strange how we've taken the paths that we've taken. Anyway, I'll see you guys all then. Goodbye.